Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Yeah, uh, they have their own special now. It's a holiday special, and of course, the format of the name. Why would they call it just Holiday Special? Well, Star Wars had one many, many years ago, so why not make a Guardians one? It's in outer space, so at least it's partially set in outer space. This is actually like a 44, 45 minute adventure, literally just released a few hours ago. I started a little bit late. It's very late right now, and I should be in bed because I have to get up tomorrow for some Black Friday shopping a little bit. But you'll see this sometime in the afternoon. Either way, yeah, this is basically almost all of the Guardians of the Galaxy gang back together. If you have missed any of their appearances since, the last time we saw them was in Thor Love and Thunder. Prior to that, we saw them in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. One of the things that might jar you the most, if you're just watching Guardians films, like my mom, uh, she's only seen Guardians 1 and 2 and honestly has forgotten everything that happened in them. So, but last time you saw Groot, he was like a baby in the movie, in the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It seemed like a million years ago. He was just a little guy, this big. Well, he's obviously, if you watch the Avengers films, he's grown up like a scrawny teenager, and now he's a little bit bigger. So, by the way, I'm not going to spoil a whole lot. You can see how big he was in the trailers if you saw the trailers, and odds are, if you saw the trailers, why would you be watching this? If you didn't see the trailers, if you had no interest, why would you be watching this? So, anyway. Um, if you saw the trailers, you would know that this is pretty much, like I said, a Mantis and Drax adventure where they go to Earth to get Peter Quill the ultimate Christmas presents. By the way, they don't know what Christmas is. They're from alien planets. There's no Christmas in other planets, despite what Larry Norman might say. You don't know who Larry Norman is? Don't worry about it. um, yeah, that's a deep cut line for certain people. But again, it's musician, but I'm going to get to musicians in a second here. So with very little understanding of what Christmas is and what's involved, and they just know getting gifts is part of it. Well, getting Kevin Bacon seems to be the ultimate gift. And through a process that I will not reveal here, they eventually find him and bring him to where Peter is. And I won't spoil that either. There's actually a number of different developments, things that are revealed in this, relationship-wise, location-wise. Like this is still very much a James Gunn thing. Don't think this is something that like some other director took on, sort of like the Star Wars Holiday Special, just sort of said, "Hey, George Lucas, we want to do this," and just crapped out what that Star Wars Holiday Special is. Okay, this is where I go. If you have the stomach for it, you can probably find the Star Wars Holiday Special, possibly on YouTube, possibly elsewhere in the internet galaxy, and if you can survive that, good for you. This is nothing like that. This is actually fun, but there are musical numbers like there is in this holiday special. Man, there are a number of comparisons to the old holiday special. Of course, there was no Christmas. It was Life Day in the Star Wars Holiday Special. In this, it's actually Christmas, and chaos reigns in this. It's very funny. There's lots of familiar faces that are not. Well, yeah, some are alien, some are human, but you'll even hear. You won't see her, but you'll hear Kevin Bacon's wife, Keira Sedgwick, on the phone. So yeah, she's technically in this, technically, and we get to see a little bit of a flashback done in animation, and it's for certain reasons I imagine that I can't spoil here. I don't know why I would think that you'd be watching me before you watched this. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, he's going to tell us I got to check with Doug to find out if this sucks or not so that, I don't waste my 45 minutes on this. No. If you're a Guardians fan, if you're a Marvel fan, you're going to watch this. You're going to want to watch this and have fun. It is appropriate for the family. It has one swear word in it, pretty much, delivered by, why can't I say her name? Nebula. But it's kind of expected because she's Nebula. So, there's also an after credit sequence, of course. One of the things that surprises me, though, is even though this is a thing that has been in the works for a long time, and this recent news of James Gunn only was just revealed just recently in the last few weeks, that he is moving over to DC to be the Kevin Feige of the DC universe of movies. So it's kind of a big deal. He won't be working for Marvel anymore. Odds are he won't be doing anything for Marvel. And he has said clearly that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, due out May 2023, is going to be the last adventure with these characters. Get ready for laughter, because I'm going to tell you right now, like I said yesterday, when I talked about this a little bit, Guardians Volume 3 is going to make you cry. I've seen footage of it at Comic-Con this past summer in July. It'll make you laugh, but yeah, it's going to make you cry too. So yeah, it's one of those good things where James Gunn is really good at pulling all the right emotional strings. So yeah, get ready. But this is going to be a nice palate cleanser. Just, hey. Will you have to have seen any of the other recent films to get this? No. There are a few other Marvel references. There's even a DC reference in this. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, there's actually a DC. Okay, I'm going to spoil it. They reference Batman. So DC Comics exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We've seen that before because at some point I can't remember which show or movie where somebody said, oh, they made a reference to Superman and Batman. So yeah, DC Comics exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This solidifies it. It's not just a one-off. So yeah, but you get to see I'm not going to tell you any more about their adventures. You're going to have to just watch it. However, I am going to mention music. There is James Gunn is known for putting together movies with incredible soundtracks, of course, built off of the mixtapes that Peter's mom had made for him before she died. And so we get these awesome 70s, 80s era throwback collections. In this, we get a nice selection of Christmas songs, very hip bands, very, very cool songs that they were able to get the rights to. Throughout this, it's not tied to any kind of mixtape or anything else, but I imagine there might be a holiday special mixtape that might be available at some point. But along with that, we also get two, I believe, new songs. Both of which are performed by the old 97s, if you know who they are. So, and I won't spoil anything else about that. There's a little bit more to that, but yeah, the old 97s actually make an appearance in this. Yeah, it's no it's no Jefferson Starship, but what are you gonna do? But hey, this is absolutely worth your time as a Marvel fan. I'm gonna be watching it again with friends tomorrow, and it's gonna be a good time. So I think they're gonna get a kick out of it. Yeah, I think that's all I can really say safely. Yeah, and if you're an LA person, as I am, you'll get a kick out of some of the stuff some of the locations where they shoot. That's kind of fun. So, and they actually did it. I wish I was in Hollywood the day they shot some of this stuff. I wouldn't have been able to be a background person, but still would have been kind of cool to see maybe. Anyway, let's pick tomorrow's episode.
493.
493. Don't have to scroll far. Oh, it's a short And it's completely the opposite of what we just saw, because it's the holidays, it's Christmas time. We're almost in winter time. It's snowing somewhere, mostly in Buffalo, but not here. We're still getting the 70s here. But this is going to warm us up because we're going to be watching a short called The Wonderful Summer of Mickey Mouse. Yeah, The Wonderful Summer of Mickey Mouse. There's winter, there's spring, and now autumn is going to be joining the loop very soon once we add that to the thing. But yeah, The Wonderful Summer of Mickey Mouse is what we have next in the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.